Okay, so Sony just released some news right now that the A1 is gonna be released, and yeah, the specs are insane. It's pretty much like the new A7 lineup. Like it's a hybrid lineup now, and so here are the specs: 50 megapixel. It's 50 megapixels, 8K 30 video, 4K 120 FPS, 10-bit 422. It's pretty much like the A9, like the Sony A9 and the Sony A7S III had a baby, so pretty much the combination of them two. It has all the good specs of the A7S III put into like an A9 body pretty much. They made a whole new sensor, 30 frames per second shooting. So it's insanely fast, like for shooting pictures. There's no blackout when you like take pictures. So you know how like when you have a burst and it like blacks out, and then every time you take a picture it blacks out. So those specs were on the top of my head, but I'll read you the highlights on B&H. So 50 megapixel full frame Exmor SR BSI CMOS sensor. I don't know if you say Exmor or Exmor. I don't know, but up to 30 FPS shooting, ISO 50 to 102,400. I mean, that's like standard for full frame Sony cameras now. 8K 30, 4K 120 video in 10-bit, like I said. 4.3K 16-bit raw video output, S Cinetone also, like, whoa. Yeah, there's two 1080p 240 FPS like the A7S III. 9.44 million dots of EVF with 240 FPS refresh rate. So you're gonna you could literally see everything. Fast hybrid AF, real time IAF, 759 phase detection autofocus points, 5-axis steady shot image stabilization. So like the A7S III, I think it actually is a little bit better this time. Dual CF Express card Type A and SD cards, so same as the A7S III. Here's what I think. I think Sony shouldn't have released this camera. I think they should have kept going with the A7 lineup and actually released the A7 IV, and it would have been like under 3,000, and it would have been like pretty affordable for most people that are serious about this. And it would have probably done like 4K 60, 30 megapixel camera, 30 to 35 or something megapixel camera. It probably would have do 10-bit, but not 422, maybe 420, or maybe 422, you never know. And yeah, that would have been really well, because a lot of people want the A7 IV, and there's like been specs leaks and everything. But I think they did like a wrong move right here, because Canon has the R5. It's $3,800 and has almost the same exact specs. 45 megapixel camera, 8K 30. It has actually more autofocus points, I think. The screen is bigger, but the EVF isn't as good. On the Canon R5, the EVF isn't as good. Canon R5 also has like 4K 120. Except it doesn't have sound, but it's fine. And it is so much cheaper, over $2,000 cheaper, because the Sony A1 is $6,500. Yeah, you got that right. You can get a red Komodo for that. Just invest your money into a cinema camera. Like, just get a cinema camera. Like, why would you buy this camera? Well, if you're really strict to like sports photography, then yeah, this camera is actually really good. It's extremely fast for taking pictures. But if you're just a videographer, like, you definitely don't get this camera for a videographer. Stick to the A7S III. The A7S III is really great for the price. You don't need 8K video. Even if you're making movies, you don't need 8K video. Some movies are actually shot in like 3.2K or something. So like, it's not even 4K, some movies. So guys, that is it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Follow my TikTok at Dojo Films. Follow my Instagram at Dojo Films. I just made it really simple. My YouTube Dojo Films, my Instagram Dojo Films, and my TikTok is Najo Film. So just follow those, and thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all the support and comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.